Hi, my name's Riker Biron, and today I would like to talk about and to celebrate the life of my dog, Izzy. This is him, some pictures of him. This is him with my buddy Liam, flying high. Me and him napping with his little tongue out. He was just the most adorable little party Yorkie, and he just always had the best attitude. Izzy was just a dog that brought smiles to everyone's faces no matter what little thing he did. I want to remember and commemorate Izzy today and his best attributes, his impact on my family, his funny but not so good boy behaviors, and his resilience and bravery. So, the first thing I want to talk about is just my favorite things about Izzy and his impact on my family and I. Um, Izzy was extremely cute and knew exactly how to get what he wanted. And I think this is definitely, he had the biggest impact on my father. He was very close with my dad and he would play him like a fiddle. He knew exactly what to do to get whatever he wanted. Um, he also always, I think because he was missing his two front teeth, Izzy always had his tongue out. And it was just the most adorable thing. He thought he was much bigger than he was, as he was like about a 12, 13 pound dog, but he would square up to like pit bulls and much, much bigger dogs, especially our dog JD, and was just never even close. But he had a lot of attitude for sure. And I think the thing that made the biggest impact on me and my family was Izzy's empathy. He just somehow always knew when you were dealing with something rough or, just something I didn't want to like talk about. He'd always come up and cuddle with me a lot actually until I felt better and he'd stay by my side until I was good again. Although Izzy was a great pup, he was not at all a good boy. Izzy was by no means perfect or a well trained dog. He was never really potty trained effectively or like at all, I guess, because he peed in the house constantly. He loved getting into like the worst possible trash he could possibly find. Like the worst thing that he could find that is terrible for dogs, he would eat it, and he just loved to do that. One of, I'd say, the funniest things that he did was Izzy would sometimes be playing outside, and he would run from outside into the house, pee, and then go back outside. So that was not the best behavior, but I can give Izzy the pass for some of his not so good dog behaviors because of some of the trials and tribulations he made it through in his life. Izzy was an absolute trooper. He lived through an uncountable amount of near death experiences. I think one of the most intense moments of Izzy's life probably was one time he was in the mouth of a coyote. There was a group of coyotes in front of our house, and one jumped over and actually caught Izzy, had him in his mouth until my other dog came and attacked the coyote until he let Izzy go. And then my dad came out at that point and was able to scare him off. But he had puncture wounds in his back and stomach and became a little bit of a celebrity at our local pet hospital because they've never seen any, like, very few dogs live through a coyote attack, especially not a tiny party Yorkie. Izzy also had like multiple severe cases of food poisoning because again he loved getting into the worst trash possible, and it was which were all very traumatic and very, very close to death for him. He also fought cancer for the last almost 2 months of his life, but he never showed a single sign of pain or unhappiness. He was barely able to walk. He lost his ability to move his bottom two legs, and he still was extremely happy and positive. Dogs, I think, are the purest form of loyalty and love, and Izzy very much represents that for me. He was a fun and loving dog, and I couldn't be happier to have grown up with him by my side. From his impact on my family and I, and his best moments, his bravery, his memory will live on forever in our hearts. So, love you, Izzy, and I'll miss you forever, little buddy.